Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are well and safe. Firstly, I would like to thank Mr. Nilesh Barot for giving me this opportunity to interact with you all online today on FMJPI platform. FMJPI is the one of the largest and biggest network for facility management industry. With a vision and mission, Mr. Nilesh has started it in 2015. Would also like to congratulate Nilesh and entire FMJPI member for the successful 5 year. I am Anand Sinha, working as a CIO and Director IT for OCS Group India. We are part of OCS Group, an international facilities management company based in UK and trusted by more than 20,000 customers around the globe. Today agenda we will touch upon digital transformation strategy, how data can help driving decisions, asset information management, technology, role of technology to create value, how technology can help mitigate COVID risk, cybersecurity, basically FM role in cybersecurity. So let's move to the agenda. Before I move to and discuss about digital transformation, we should understand what is the word digital in it. The term digital is used in many ways these days, but what does it really mean? There are variety of terms related to data noted such as digitalization, and digital transformation. Let's understand those. Digitization is a conversion of analog or physical information to a digital format. Think of it converting a paper to a digital format. For an example, we all read newspaper. The traditional print media is not digitized. It's available online for you to read and consume. So that's the digitization example. Now coming to digitalization. Digitalization is the use of digital technology and digitally enabled approaches to enable and improve business model and processes. For an example, leave management system, your visitor management system, your approval workflows, attendance management system. These are basically example of digitalization. Now comes to a digital transformation. The word digital transformation is a coordinated digitalization change effort at scale for operating model and all aspect to the business, including people, processes, and technology. The goal of the digital transformation is to bring meaningful outcome to the organization. However, digital transformation is often misunderstood as a formal effort to renovate business vision for a digital new economy. That's not. The key to digital transformation is that it's not all about technology. It's a behavior, whether it's related to customer, employees, values, or their expectation. Digital transformation are more likely to succeed when organizations focus on critical dimensions of a business process. Digital transformation comes down to people, and every people is a change agent. Digital transformation is a cultural change in an organization. One person is not responsible for running a digital transformation. It's the complete organization who will win this, and everybody is a part of this. As I mentioned, digital transformation, the facility management, we will explore that. That also can be achieved by making people, process, and technology working together. So let's talk about how we can build digital transformation strategy for a facility management sector. For the facility management industry, service providers, clients are screening for a better validation of productivity and performance, standardization, and process improvement. Sustainability in terms of assets life cycle, carbon footprint for FM companies, for integrating digital solution into their delivery model is a critical to differentiate, compete effectively, and provide reliable and efficient service, and the key to ensure market success. A good digital transformation strategy aims to create significant value for your facility. The key on using digital solution in a facility is to analyze how it can influence the business environment, how it can change the business, how it can change the business agility to react, and significantly modifying its entire value proposition and overall operation. The best way to go ahead in this to start thinking digital. That's a mantra. If you don't think digital, no digital transformation will succeed. Now coming to data. Everybody is aware data, how data is valued and what kind of safeguard we are putting to protect those data and information. But the same data is also helping us driving decisions. Data enhances decision making through knowledge gathering about actual users. Data from IoT devices and facility management software like DMS, CAFM help facility manager to understand more about their workplace function and what decision will showcase their best work. They are taking data and break it down in recognized trends like turnaround time, inventory management, asset management, consumption pattern, utilization, energy management. So they get all kind of insights, whatever data information is being collected. Data can also be used to manage labor cost on a specific task and increase efficiency through automation. And from a client perspective, data-driven decision-making will help in optimizing available office space, changing the way a work environment is managed. The result is in saving of overhead cost and smarter space utilization. Now, another part of the data is an asset. So how we can manage the asset? How we can manage the asset information? By analyzing and maintaining the asset value at a facility, maintenance team can better manage expenses and efforts taken to support the asset. They will get complete insight and track record in case of any asset is maintained, their asset management history, everything will come. Facility manager can quickly take repair and replace decision as well to carry out budgeting analysis using the history maintenance data. For the client, asset data maintenance provide accurate record of equipment under warranty, allowing for alerts to be issued when a work order is created. This in turn helps them to keep cost in check, monitor machinery uptime, downtime, and increase the life cycle of equipment. Aside from maintenance, purchasing and procurement department, FM managers, and client, they heavily rely on asset data for spend analysis, strategic sourcing, and inventory control. Asset data maintenance on a common enterprise platform enables visibility and communication across all business units for both end user and FM manager. Now coming to technology, we at OCS India are constantly finding the right combination of creative and technological tools that will best fit in the need of their system. We are leveraging digital platforms like automation of checklists and tasks, automation in energy management, customer experience analytics, and transformation predictive maintenance services to offer an integrated solution to clients. IoT and AI are transforming the facility management industry today. Now, how we are putting a lot of technology, but how we can create value out of it, especially in FM sector. In FM, embracing technology not only improve efficiency and optimizing cost, but it also ensures healthy building of infrastructure operations, while also reducing cost, improving productivity, and making the premises more sustainable. It also leads to better organization of department, less unplanned downtime, and better overall business performance. For facility management company, integrating digital solution into their delivery model is critical to differentiate, compete effectively, also provide reliable and efficient service and key to ensure market success. Now coming to technology, how in the current pandemic that everybody is aware that COVID is going on, and there are a lot of technology, a lot of innovation happened in the market. How technology can help mitigate the current COVID risk? In the context of a global pandemic, responsibility of FM companies in keeping people and assets safe is now more than ever. Several technology and innovation come up that can help in COVID risk mitigation. Within a workplace, companies are now using technology for ensuring social distancing using IoT and AI, contact free access, attendance trackers, and automatically generated digital passes for visitors. These are the some of the ways adopted by companies to minimize human intervention. There are a lot of technology is coming like self-check-in kiosks, then cloud printing, then wristband temperature monitoring. There is no end to it. Continuous innovation is going on. We are looking for more technology to be put in operation to enhance and reduce the dependency on the human. Additionally, technology like access control system, automation of thermal cameras for temperature screening, face mask detection using AI, IoT-based room sensor to track human activity and occupancy sensors, mask compliance. Systems are being used widely to ensure safety and security at the workplace. Now, we talked about digital transformation, we talked about data, we talked about technology. Now, the major risk in the current scenario that everybody is going through is a cyber security. You are aware that during COVID-19 pandemic, cases of cyber attacks are on the rise. The increasing adoption on the Internet of Things, which connects devices throughout a building on even the entire city, brings more operational benefit by automatic building services, but also opens up the real risk of organization being hacked through their building management system if not protected as required. Please note, every system need to be protected, be it IoT, if you are using building management system, if you are using any technology. If there is no perimeter security, then that's a vulnerable for any kind of attack. And hackers are taking benefit of it and attacking this technology. So what is the role of cyber or FM in cyber security? What are the threats? To particular concern to facility management industry, I can give you one example. It was targeted which exposed the credit card and personal data of more than 100 million consumers. You will be surprised to know how facility management company can expose the personal information and credit card information of 100 million customers. So this was carried out via malware, which is a phishing email attack, sent to employ that all third-party HVAC firm that did business with nationwide retailer, which exposed the complete information, customer information of all the consumers. So now you can think how important it is to also protect our partners who are dealing with us day in, day out, and they have our all information, our site information, our customer information, our complete logistic details. The consequences of ignoring the threat of a cyber breaches are far reaching and could include a physical damage to equipment or infrastructure, theft of high value property assets, loss of revenue, HVAC shutdown, manipulation, door locks being disabled, disabling of physical intrusion detection system, loss of building lighting, data center thermal overloads, and loss of customer confidence contracts. Now, we talk about risk. Now, how we can protect, what all steps we can take it there. In FM, if we wanted to protect the, if we have a building management system, that's the main core area. We should have a complete architecture design in such a way that perimeter security is defined at both input and output level. So we must protect our building management system because it has the complete information of a facility. We must conduct a regular employees information security awareness. That's not a part of only CISO or IT role. FM should also play a major role in this, defining this and ensuring this is done. Protect and regular monitoring of all EG access points. EG access point here I am referring to a visitor room, reception area, conference room, cafeteria, where a visitor or a third party can roam around. We must protect this, we must monitor this and ensure no authorized access is given. Having a cybersecurity strategy in place, it is very important so that when things don't go to plan, you already have a policy. You can implement that. This start with employees training and awareness. As I mentioned, awareness is not only IT and CISO responsibility. Each and every employee should be aware and they should also take a key role in implementing those controls. Also ensuring that facility manager know which assets are important to protect, the threat to those assets and the rules and controls to protect them. These are the such of way where we can ensure, at least from FM perspective, our cyber security is implemented and we have mitigated the risk. I would like to conclude the session here now. I would like to thanks once again to Nilesh and FMJPI member. Keep doing the great work. And also to entire FM industry people, all the employees for the work and the excellent and super work they have done in this entire COVID. You guys are real COVID yodha. I know how much effort is taken in a site to ensure sanitation and cleaning and all kind of activity for our client, which which is impacting a common man. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Keep doing that, and we must say you are COVID superheroes. You guys are superheroes. I salute to you all. Please keep doing this, and first of all, stay safe and secure. Thank you so much.